What's good, y'all? Let's cut to the chase, right? So it turns out that NASCAR 25, which is the upcoming NASCAR video game, right, is going to be having the ARCA series added into the roster of series that's going to be within the game. They're going to not only have the Cup series, but also the Xfinity series and the Craftsman Truck series. They're going to have four main series throughout the game. And I'm going to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? That's interesting. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting. The four series that are represented, right, will also be fully accessible in other gameplay modes, including quick races, seasons, and online multiplayer. Information on specific cars, drivers, and teams appearing in NASCAR 25 will be released in due course, according to iRacing.com. All four series will feature extensively in NASCAR 25's career mode, where you'll start in your own backyard garage in the Arkham Menard series and hone your skills to advance up the ranks, sign contracts, earn money, hire more staff, expand your facilities, and earn respect on your way to becoming a multi-NASCAR Cup Series champion. Okay, y'all, that's lit. That's actually fire. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to NASCAR games, we haven't had the best look at it. I'm gonna be real. We have not had nearly any luck when it comes to NASCAR games. And it's sad to think about because you'd think we would have some luck with NASCAR games. I mean, come on now. Are you kidding me? It's been like what, 10 years? Right? No, even more than that. The last time universally people loved a NASCAR game, like I mean love was I think NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005 or NASCAR Thunder 2003. Basically, it's been almost 20 years since a great NASCAR game. It's been a while, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that we are long overdue. And I mean, we are extremely overdue for a quality NASCAR game. You know what I'm saying? Racing, the NASCAR games that I remember growing up with. I remember growing up, my first NASCAR game was NASCAR kart racing. It was an arcade type of game. Let's be real, it's nothing to take serious. It was not a game to take serious. But I definitely did take it serious when I was younger. I definitely did. On the Wii, I definitely took that game serious. That was the year after EA decided to stop making NASCAR games. And they just used this as a filler. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was a fun game, but it's something that you'll play for like a month and then forget about later on. I'm gonna be real, or at least me now. Me back then definitely played this a lot, but me now, oh yeah, I would just play that for like a month and then that's a wrap. Then the next game for me was NASCAR 2011. NASCAR 2011 had a lot of glitches. I'm not gonna cap, but the graphics were amazing. Not on the Wii version, because I still had a Wii at that time. Oh, the Wii version was dog water when it comes to the graphics. It was fun though, but looking back on it, that game was not that good on the Wii. Not really at all. And then you had other NASCAR games that I had eventually started playing. I played, let's skip over to the Xbox, right? Like 2016, NASCAR Heat Evolution, trash game. Trash game. NASCAR Heat 2 was better. NASCAR Heat 3 was better. NASCAR Heat 4 was the best one out of the that whole series. You know what I'm saying? And NASCAR Heat 5 had, it was basically the same as Heat 4, but with a bit more glitches, which was weird. You'd think they would continue improving, but I think that was one of the years that 7 to 4 games was like, nah, we ain't really worried about this one this year, bro. Not really, but, you know, NASCAR Heat 4, we could talk about that. That is the best NASCAR game that I remember playing. You know what I'm saying? That was the best one I ever remember playing. I had so much fun. It was a nice time. You know what I'm saying? I haven't played the old games, but the fans been saying that those games are much better than whatever we've had the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we need to keep our expectations kind of low key. I'm gonna be honest with you because I left out one game, and that was NASCAR Ignition. Right, NASCAR Ignition was such a weak game to me. It really was. It took a step back for NASCAR gaming. It really did. It took a big step back in many different ways. What was that online multiplayer? What was that online multiplayer? Matchmaking, not even being able to pick your track, no private lobbies. What? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to have a bad game, at least have a good multiplayer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. NASCAR, the Heat games, not really the best games, but the multiplayer kept that game alive for so long. People still be playing NASCAR Heat 5 multiplayer much after Ignition came out, and years after Ignition came out still. So what, like, come on now. A working multiplayer could really help out a stupid game, but not even they could get that right. And even more glitches than ever, more glitches than a Wii NASCAR 2011 game from 2000 and what, literally 11. Come on now. There's no way we're in big 2020 at that time, 2021, and still making games that don't work. That got to be the worst release for any sports game in history, or any game in history. Like, with that many glitches, that many problems, that many bugs. But guess what? People hyped that game up like it was going to be the next big thing. People hyped that game up, and it's so sad, bro. It really is, because we was really looking forward to a great NASCAR game. And that's what we was promised. Boy, was we wrong. We was definitely wrong. So, yeah. That's why I'm just keeping my expectations kind of low, because you can't be disappointed unless you expect disappointment. Like, on some real stuff. And I don't want to be like that. I really don't. But it's like, how many times am I going to expect something better but keep getting, the worst? So, yeah, that's how I be feeling. That's how I be feeling. And that actually goes for not just NASCAR, anything in life. But yeah, I hope this game is actually going to be lit. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I hope this game is actually going to be fire. I hope it does everything. People are saying that this is going to be like Dirt to Daytona. I hope it's going to be just like that game in terms of the career mode, in terms of everything a NASCAR fan would like. You know what I'm saying? And I hope in the future we could potentially get at least a trailer, some screenshots, something, a poster, a teaser. I hope we get something, because I'm not going to lie. They've been working on this game since, like, what, 2022, 3? It's been a long time. It really has been. And iRacing developers, I think we do got to trust them a bit, because they be working their ass off in terms of their iRacing side of things. So I really, really, really hope that this is going to be one of those games that's going to knock it out of the park. I really do. And I'm actually surprised that they're starting with 4 series. You know what I'm saying? That seems to be a lot in their first game. But, we can't forget they're working with iRacing. And iRacing has been doing this. You know what I'm saying? They've been making simulation racing for nearly 15 years now, I think. So I think we could put more trust in them to make more in their first game than other developers. Because I'm pretty sure other developers cannot handle so much on their plate at once. Or in their first game, that is. So, but, hey, it is what it is. I'll definitely be keeping update to this. And, yeah, this is very interesting to me. Video games are important to a NASCAR fan base, believe it or not. Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? Let's have that racing at the house. Because let me be real with y'all, before I end this video, I've had so many great memories, right, racing NASCAR games online with some friends on the Xbox. I've been ass at it. I'm terrible at NASCAR. I'm terrible at Xbox. I'm terrible at video games in general. But I still be having a great time. I'm not going to cap. And it's a shame that we couldn't really do that with Ignition like that. We've been trying to over the last year. You know what I'm saying? And it's been yeah. But at the same time, come on, it needs to be much more simpler than that. I could make a whole wish list on what I want for the next game, but maybe another day. So yeah, I hope y'all really got something from this video, and I hope NASCAR 25 is lit. I really do. So yeah.